Hey everybody, Doug Plagans here with WWE superstar Bad News Barrett. I know you guys have a wild schedule. You're here in Cleveland today, but what's the last few days been like, the last week?
Last week has been pretty crazy for me. I've been kind of all over Michigan. I've been in Detroit, Grand Rapids. I was down in New Orleans working. I went home to Tampa for one day. Then I've been in Indiana wrestling, and tonight we're here in Cleveland wrestling. So it's kind of been a non-stop week, and I've been managing to fit the odd workout in here and there. So yeah, pretty hectic, as is normal for WWE actually. And it's something that obviously you'd want to do for a long time in your life. Growing up, who were some of the guys that you looked up to in the ring? My favorites when I was a kid, I like the Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels, but my favorite of all was the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. He was from a town very close to where I'm from in the UK, so I was very proud of the fact that the English guy was doing so well.
Did you ever have that welcome to the WWE type moment sometime when you thought, okay, I'm here?
I think the things that I always wanted when I became a wrestler, I kind of debuted in WWE, which is huge, but the three things that were really cool for me: number one, when I got my first t-shirt with my name on there, I thought that was cool. Number two, when I got my first action figure. And number three, when I made the video game and they put me as a playable character in the video game. Those were kind of the three things that were very surreal to me, and people who go out and play with my action figures and stuff now, it's pretty weird.
That's awesome. Now, stepping out of the ring, going on to the pitch, World Cup right now. Your team, England, you know, how you feeling about them?
You know, England, I came into this World Cup not expecting us to do too well. We've got a very young team, very new players, so we're kind of a team that's grown. We've lost our first game to Italy, but Italy are a very good team, and I thought our performance in the game was actually really good. So I was actually impressed with us. I'm not expecting us to win the World Cup this year. Hopefully in 4 years' time we've progressed a bit further, and that might be our year.
Who do you see as the favorite?
The favourite, in my opinion, has to be, after the first round of games that I've seen, has to be the Dutch at this point. They had an incredible win against Spain, 5-1. Spain are the reigning holders, so to destroy them 5-1 was very impressive. I've also got a feeling the Argentinians are going to be very good this year. They've got a great squad, so I think they're ones to watch.
Somewhat of a broad question here, but right here, 7:30, Monday Night Raw at the Q. Why should fans come out here tonight?
In my opinion, it's the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. I got hooked on it as a kid, just from watching it on TV, and then the very first time I went to a live event in the arena, it became 10 times bigger for me. The atmosphere, the interaction of the crowd with the performers was amazing. I think the entertainment you see in the ring, the athleticism, the drama, the storylines, to me it's just an all-encompassing form of entertainment, and I think to be there in the arena, you're going to get so much more out of it.
Now, we're going to take a moment here to go into social media real quick, ask a couple questions to our fans, and the first one coming in, Jerry asks, how often on your schedule are you home, and other than the UK, where is home for you?
Home for me is Tampa, Florida. That's where I live. I usually get home. I spend an average of 2 nights a week in my own bed, but if we're on tour, sometimes it'll be 3 weeks straight that I don't get home. So a good week would be 2 nights in my own bed.
The next question, Jason asks, who has been your greatest opponent thus far in your career?
The greatest opponent, I'd probably say Sheamus. He's from Ireland, I'm from England, so we've got that natural rivalry built in. He's a very big brawler like myself. He likes to leave me with a few bruises, as I do to him. So we go back a long way, and he's somebody who I definitely enjoy getting in the ring with.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Bad news. Bad news.
Do you ever have any good news?
I very rarely have good news, but if England win the World Cup, I will definitely come out and for a change give out some good news. But, you know, let's be honest, it's not going to happen, so don't hold your breath.